Blessing CEO has been arrested and she has been sleeping in cell for the past 3 days now. Guys, this news is so shocking and surprising because a whole lot of us thought that this matter has died down. This is the reason why when you want to use people to trend, to chase clouds, my dear, watch your back, watch your back. So we all remember the popular Bimbo and IVD case right here. I'm sure you can see their pictures. These couples trended on social media. The husband was really dealing with his wife in a very bad way, beating her and all of that, to the extent that they had a very huge fight after the wife found out that she got HIV from him. And this man, in that process, the wife was trying to destroy a lot of properties in their home, and the husband was beating her until he burnt her to death. These couples were the talk of the time when this very unfortunate incident happened, guys. There were a lot of revelations that were opened about these couples as to how they got themselves involved in rituals, for money. And the wife was even the person who had to carry the calabash for her husband just for him to be wealthy. These people have a very long history. As a matter of fact, right from when the wife was 15 years old, she has been dating this man, and they also got married. In fact, she ran away from her family house. She dropped out of secondary school, all because of the love she had for this guy. At the end of the day, guys, she even went as far as carrying out ritual rites just to ensure that her husband is wealthy and makes money. Well, we never can tell if it was just the unfortunate ritual that is backfiring on them, but these couples had a very tragic end. Yes, she has suffered a whole lot of beating from this man several times. Over 6 times, this man has beat her to the point that she collapsed and she was unconscious. But the very striking thing about it is that this woman keeps going back to her husband. Somebody will beat you to the day you collapse. In fact, 3 days you'll be in the hospital, you are in coma. And you finally wake up and you are still going back to him because of apology. My dear, this woman, when she just carry herself put for this kind of issue. Well, Blessing CEO, who is popularly known for putting her mouth in matter that does not concern her, was busy dragging the woman even when she was late. Guys, Blessing CEO said a lot of crap about this woman, and it was very alarming. A lot of persons called her to order to desist from the act, stay away from the issue. But no, she even claimed to be the Bimbo's husband's therapist, and saying that she was in contact with him and they were talking and all of that. She was just talking a whole lot of gibberish on social media. Guys, right now her family has arrested Blessing CEO since she claims that she has been talking with the man and they've been communicating and all of that. Well, guys, before I even go further and deeper into this, I just want to be sure that you are doing okay. And if this is your very first time of stumbling on this channel, you are highly welcome to Gist Central, your #1 blog for the latest and trendiest news on the internet. All I need you to do for me right now is to kindly subscribe to this channel, Gist Central, on YouTube, and also turn on your post notification by smashing the bell button down below. Also, follow us on Facebook at Gist Central, and do not also forget to share our video at the end of watching. And to all our subscribers and followers on YouTube and Facebook, thank you so much for sticking with Gist Central and for always rushing down here to watch our videos. I really appreciate. Now, guys, back to this very sad and unfortunate story of Bimbo and her husband IVD. These two have been together, and Blessing CEO was just dragging the case, trying to drag the woman's family, saying they were spitting lies about IVD. We don't even know how much IVD paid her to risk her life for it. Well, IVD is on the run right now. Bimbo's husband is nowhere to be found. He is on the run. And Blessing CEO, who came out to say she has been communicating with him and all of that, well, she has been arrested and she has to provide the man by all means, since she said she has been communicating with him. This is why it is not good to talk too much on social media, and Blessing CEO is #1. She is always fond of talking too much on social media. As a matter of fact, during that period, her Instagram account was deactivated because a lot of netizens were so angry as to how this woman's life ended, and Blessing CEO had no sympathy at all. Instead, she decided to use the matter to chase clouds. Well, a lot of persons reported her Instagram account and the account was deleted. If you check now, she has a new Instagram account with just very little pictures and few followers. my dear. Well, currently, Blessing CEO has not been seen anywhere close to her house or on social media because she has been sleeping in the cell for the past 3 days now, guys. And it is so surprising and shocking because a lot of us didn't really think that, Blessing CEO will be arrested or the family will even do anything about this. A lot of us thought that just like the way she always tried to trend with all of this matter, it's just going to be the same thing and everybody will forget about it. As a matter of fact, me self have forgotten about the matter. A lot of us have forgotten about it, but the family, they are very, very powerful and wealthy, and they have not forgotten about it too. They have been following up the case in court, and right now Blessing CEO is one of the suspects of the crime, and they are using her to bring out IVD. Now my question here is, will IVD come out hearing that Blessing CEO is in cell? Absolutely not. A man that does not even care about his wife and children, a man that will send his wife and children out of the house by 11 p.m. at night, is that the man that will now care about Blessing CEO that he is not even married to or related to? Hey, my dear, this is about to get messy because Blessing CEO and she go sleep for sale. In fact, they will start collecting house rent from her there because IVD will not come out for her. Who is she to him in the first place? He will not come out, oh. She will hear it. At least by the time she has successfully gained her freedom, whenever she sees matters like this that are very, very delicate, she will not use it to chase clouds. How can you speak the bad of the dead? Even if the person does bad, people do not speak bad of the dead. How much more a very controversial case like this, a case of murder, and you are talking about it boldly, even saying you are in contact with the murder suspects. Guys, is it joke? Blessing CEO was just joking with this. I don't know if she takes drugs or something, like she's not sound or alright to know that there are matters that you will not even put yourself in to avoid issues. She kept on making a whole lot of videos saying she has a lot to expose about Bimbo and IVD. Bimbo is mentally unstable. She was the one that burnt herself. How can somebody who burnt herself still run out from the house to go and quench the fire? How can she put herself on fire and then the fire was burning her, and she was there until the thing burnt her to the point where she can no longer talk before she now ran out of the house, guys? And her husband was inside the house with her until she ran out. The husband was still in that house where she was burning. Come on now, make it make sense. That husband set the woman ablaze. The husband cannot be inside that house too when they were fighting and then she started burning and the husband was there. What was he doing inside the house? He was watching her burn. Your own wife. And then when you saw that she was even trying to struggle to leave the place, he kept pushing her into the fire, watching her burn until she finally was able to run out of the fire, enter the swimming pool to quench the fire. Then her sister came and then they took her to the hospital. Even the husband was the one driving the car while the woman was behind with her sister. And then on the road, he stopped the car and said he's not taking her to any hospital again, simply because hospitals were rejecting her. Can you imagine that kind of a man? And you are telling me he's not the one who burned the wife? He set her ablaze and he watched her burn and ensured that she will burn to the point where she will not survive before he now allowed her to run out to quench the fire. Her children were there watching the whole scene and they were so scared and terrified because the father also abuses them physically, and so they had to run out of the house and they were trying to call for help. No way. Even neighbors around testified that when they tried to come and, to the woman's rescue, the man chased them away. It was when the sister arrived that she took the woman to the clinic, which means this man has a hand in that fire. If she really did put herself there, as a husband that has been married to someone, been with this woman since she was 15 years, wouldn't he have tried to save her from the fire, even if they were fighting? But no, he was right inside there with her, where she was burning for hours before she finally was able to escape. And Blessing, see also how this matter is, and she decided to put them out. Today she is sleeping in cell. As it is right now, we've not heard any news as to whether they have plans on releasing her, because it is said that the husband is still on the run and they are going to use Blessing CEO to bring him out. But my dear, I just laugh because the man will not come out. Who is Blessing CEO that he will now come out because of Blessing CEO? The police has to find a way to bring out the culprit, because there's no way he will come out after hearing Blessing CEO was arrested. Well, guys, tell me basically what you think about this down below in the comment section. And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, Gist Central, you are missing out on a whole lot of spicy gist. Kindly subscribe right now to Gist Central. Turn on your post notification by smashing the bell button down below. And do not also forget to follow us on Facebook at Gist Central. Also, guys, do us a huge favor by sharing this video on all of your Facebook channels. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Gist Central, and see you soon. Bye bye.